Has Ian ever had a clueless seller who has something incredibly rare, valuable, and didn't even know it at his store? Let me think about that one.
Yes, we get that a lot. The reason I kind of wanted to take the question though is, you know, we get people who come in every once in a while with NES games or Super Nintendo games, and you know, I'll get a guy who comes in and, you know, it's like a moment on a TV store. Guys like, just move in, need money for beer and pizza, you know, so my friends, you know, I, you know, give stuff to my friends for helping me move, you know, and he's like, so I got this box of Super Nintendo games, and just turns out apparently the guy loved RPGs back in the day. I'm like, I can give you like $140 for all this, and he goes, oh, fucking A, and I go, yep, absolutely, and you know, they're very, very happy. But when it happens the most is with these weird, like, well, not weird, but I always refer to them as kind of more like boutique or niche systems. The Sega Saturn, the Sega Dreamcast, stuff like that, where a lot of these games shot up in price. People come in all the time with Saturn collections, and I give them a quote, and they go, really?
They didn't realize people want the games.
Right, you know, like they'll come in with something like a Stall, you know, or a Burning Rangers, and they just have no idea what's on their hands. And I'll be like, I can offer you this. And they go, whoa. And then before they think I'm trying to pull one over on them, because obviously if there's money in there, they know that I'm selling it for more. I'll be like, yeah, look, okay, this is probably 100. This is probably 150. This is what I'm offering you. This is what I'm offering you. But the thing is they're so surprised by it most of the time. And it's obvious that they haven't paid attention to this stuff and they just want it gone. That, and it's like I've said before, when you sell stuff to me, I'm not ripping you off if you agree. You enter into this contract. They're just happy to find out that it was worth anything. And, you know, I'll say, you can put this on eBay and get 150 for it. And they're like, no, we're happy with the price. And, like, that's it. So that happens a lot with, like, Dreamcast. Like I said, Saturn is a system that it happens with a ton. Where there's just all these gems peppered in this huge stack of sports bullshit. So
if you had actually seen and noticed the NWC cart in that bag, what?
I've said all the time. If I had seen the people ask it all the time. If I had known the NWC cart was in the bag, I would have handed it back to the dude and been like, I don't know where you got this, but this is worth a couple grand. Because at that point in time, it was worth, well, a few grand.
At the point, it was worth what I spent. It's worth like $4,000 at the time, something like that. So, you know, I mean, no, and people can doubt me all they want, but I do it all the time with rare games that are worth couple $100, and I would do it there too, because really at that point it's like, not only am I just doing it because I want to be a good person, but then it's like, does this person know something that I don't know? Are they putting me on point? And it's like, what do you offer? You don't have the cash to give them.
Well, we would. I mean,
you have to call the owner around to come down and give him someone $3,000 or whatever, $2,000.
I've got a checkbook that we can write from, but still,
limited credit.
It's the matter of coming up with an ideal number on the spot. So I would have just been like, look, you can auction this off, and you can sit pretty for a few months. But still, like I said, I've never anything that expensive has come back in again. But more often than not, they just want to know, well, that's great, but what will you offer me?
Sure.
Because, like I said, they're moving or they're doing something else, and they just don't care. They're like, look, $300 in my hand for this box of games right now is worth more than $600 a month from now.
It's found money.
Yeah.
I don't care about this stuff. A lot of times, if you don't care about it, whatever you get is fine.
Yep, exactly.